Elon Musk, one of the most high-profile entrepreneurs in modern history, has often found himself at the intersection of innovation, controversy, and public opinion. In a recent and explosive development, Musk directly called out actress and activist Alyssa Milano, leading to widespread discussion about their respective political ideologies, public personas, and the role of influential figures in shaping societal narratives. This clash captured attention not only because of its participants, but also because of the underlying tensions between competing worldviews. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. Musk, renowned for his ventures such as Tesla, SpaceX, and his acquisition of Twitter, now rebranded as X, has always been a polarizing figure. His tendency to speak candidly, sometimes provocatively, has earned him both fervent admirers and staunch critics. Alyssa Milano, an actress best known for her roles in popular television series and an outspoken advocate for progressive causes, has similarly cultivated a divisive public image. When these two figures collided, their disagreement reflected broader societal divides over politics, personal accountability, and the influence of public figures on cultural discourse. The controversy erupted after Alyssa Milano expressed disapproval of Musk's actions and political stances, accusing him of leaning into right-wing ideologies and making decisions that she viewed as harmful to marginalized communities. Milano, who has often leveraged her celebrity to champion progressive ideals, directed her criticisms toward Musk's management of Twitter, particularly his approach to free speech and content moderation. Her remarks included assertions that Musk's policies were enabling the proliferation of harmful rhetoric on the platform, which she believed contradicted his claims of promoting open dialogue. Musk did not take these accusations lightly. Responding with his characteristic bluntness, he refuted Milano's claims, labeling them as misinformed and misrepresentative of his intentions. His defense extended beyond mere disagreement. Musk accused Milano of deliberately distorting facts to align with her political agenda. He highlighted what he saw as a pattern of selective outrage and questioned her credibility, citing instances where her public actions and statements appeared inconsistent or hypocritical. Musk's approach, while confrontational, underscored his belief that public figures should be held accountable for the influence they wield, particularly when their critiques are directed at someone of his stature. This public clash was emblematic of a larger cultural conversation about the responsibilities of high-profile individuals. Musk's pointed remarks suggested that Milano's critiques were not only baseless, but emblematic of a broader trend of misrepresentation among activists aligned with left-leaning ideologies. By calling out what he viewed as her exaggerations, Musk sought to challenge a narrative he believed was weaponized against him and others who advocate for ideas that do not align with progressive orthodoxy. Milano's criticisms also opened the door to scrutiny of her own public image and activism. Musk's counter-arguments brought to light instances where Milano's actions and statements had come under fire, including allegations of selective advocacy and inconsistencies in her public stances. For example, Musk and his supporters pointed out scenarios where Milano's rhetoric about inclusivity and fairness appeared at odds with decisions she had made in her career or personal life. This back and forth highlighted the complexities of activism in the age of social media, where public figures are simultaneously scrutinized and celebrated, often within the same breath. The implications of this public feud extend far beyond its immediate participants. It raises critical questions about the nature of modern discourse, particularly in spaces like Twitter, where the lines between personal expression, political advocacy, and public accountability are increasingly blurred. Musk's management of the platform has been a flashpoint for debates about free speech and censorship, with critics like Milano arguing that his hands-off approach to content moderation emboldens harmful rhetoric. Musk, on the other hand, has consistently defended his policies as necessary to foster genuine dialogue and resist the creeping influence of corporate and governmental overreach in public communication. This confrontation also shines a light on the power dynamics inherent in clashes between celebrities and influential entrepreneurs. While both Musk and Milano command significant followings, their audiences differ in scale, composition, and focus. Musk's reach, amplified by his control of a global social media platform, gave him a unique ability to respond swiftly and directly to Milano's criticisms. The immediacy and accessibility of platforms like Twitter have fundamentally altered the way such disputes unfold, enabling public figures to bypass traditional media gatekeepers and engage with audiences in real time. Musk's rebuttal was not limited to addressing Milano's accusations. He used the opportunity to articulate his broader frustrations with what he described as the performative nature of some celebrity activism. In Musk's view, individuals like Milano often prioritize ideological alignment and virtue signaling over substantive engagement with the issues they claim to champion. By exposing perceived contradictions in Milano's public persona, Musk aimed to challenge the authenticity of her advocacy and question whether it genuinely served the causes she claimed to support. For her part, Milano's criticisms reflect a broader unease among progressives about the growing influence of figures like Musk, whose political views defy easy categorization. As a self-described free speech absolutist, Musk has championed policies that many perceive as aligning with conservative values, even as he maintains positions that do not fit neatly within traditional partisan frameworks. This ideological fluidity has made Musk a target for criticism from both ends of the political spectrum, with progressives like Milano viewing his stances as a threat to the principles they hold dear. The fallout from this feud also underscores the challenges of navigating a media landscape where narratives are shaped as much by perception as by fact. Both Musk and Milano have ardent supporters who interpret their actions through the lens of their own beliefs, often amplifying polarizing rhetoric in the process. This dynamic fuels a cycle of outrage and counter-outrage, where substantive discussions about complex issues are overshadowed by the spectacle of public conflict. At its core, the dispute between Musk and Milano highlights the difficulties of reconciling differing visions for the future of public discourse. Musk's emphasis on free expression and resistance to ideological conformity clashes with Milano's advocacy for a more curated and protective approach to communication. This ideological divide is reflective of a broader societal debate about how to balance the competing priorities of individual freedom, collective responsibility, and the pursuit of social justice. The clash also raises important questions about the role of authenticity in public life. Musk's unapologetic and sometimes abrasive style stands in stark contrast to Milano's polished and deliberate approach to activism. While Musk's supporters view his candor as a refreshing departure from the sanitized rhetoric of traditional public figures, his critics argue that it undermines the seriousness of the issues at hand. Similarly, Milano's detractors accuse her of prioritizing image over substance, while her advocates see her as a necessary voice for progressive change. In the grander scheme, this confrontation is emblematic of the broader cultural and political polarization that defines contemporary society. The intensity of the reactions on both sides speaks to the deep divisions that exist not only between individuals like Musk and Milano, but also within the audiences they represent. These divisions are further exacerbated by the echo chambers of social media, where algorithms and confirmation bias reinforce pre-existing beliefs and stifle meaningful dialogue. This highly publicized clash between Elon Musk and Alyssa Milano also underscores the transformative power of digital platforms in reshaping how disputes unfold. Unlike traditional forms of conflict resolution or public debate, the immediacy of social media fosters a dynamic where reactions are instantaneous and amplified by millions. This rapid escalation often leaves little room for reflection or constructive dialogue, as both supporters and detractors rush to stake their claims in the debate. The nature of these platforms encourages binary thinking, where nuance is sacrificed in favor of sensationalism and polarization. Furthermore, this feud illustrates how celebrity status intersects with political engagement in today's culture. Both Musk and Milano wield their influence in ways that extend beyond their primary fields, turning them into symbols for larger ideological battles. While Musk represents a disruptive approach to entrenched systems, often challenging mainstream narratives, Milano embodies a more traditional form of celebrity activism rooted in advocacy and public endorsements. Their disagreement is not just personal, but emblematic of broader societal struggles over power, accountability, and the role of influential figures in shaping public discourse. The outcome of this confrontation may fade, but its significance lies in the ongoing evolution of how conflicts in the digital age reflect and shape cultural divides. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Elon Musk's response to Alyssa Milano's political opinions? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.